Let me just say that when we say this, hopefully you don't think poorly of us for thinking that this is funny. But with that, the banana of the week goes to GameStop because their shares took a huge crap. Everybody has a neighborhood GameStop. It was the place where you did your midnight releases. You sat outside all night just to get a copy of Skyrim limited edition, never to open it up, and it's still in the closet in the box. And so then you buy it years later when it gets remade. But you know that place because we all know that place. Well, what you didn't know is that they're having some problems. Recently, they've been searching for a buyer. That's how bad it's been.
I think it was yesterday.
It was yesterday. So this was a day ago. This came out that they stopped searching for a buyer. With that came a plummet in their shares. I mean, they just tanked. And so the world lit on fire. I mean, not literally, but the entertainment world, the internet, you know, my Twitter and Reddit were exploding because everybody thinks that this spells doom for GameStop. And now we do have something in the chat saying, do you think that Game Informer is going to take a hit with the potential close of GameStop? Now, that brings up a good point because GameStop is more than just the physical stores. There's Game Informer, they have GameStop TV, that's another thing, and then Think Geek, they own that, which also is kind of separate because GameStop, that's the video game store where you're buying used games. We're not going to say trading in games because we all know that we're getting 30 cents, right?
There was nothing more frustrating than turning in literally 30 games and getting 30 cents back. Nothing more frustrating.
But do I think that this is going to affect Game Informer? I think now at this point, Game Informer has done well at separating itself. If GameStop were to dissolve, of course, I think they're going to take somewhat of a hit, but I think that they're going to make it through.
Because does anyone remember Blockbuster? We've seen this happen before, and I'm curious as to why this is maybe coming as such a shock to individuals. It really is just funny to me because honestly, it's going the way of the Wii.
Yeah, oh my gosh, don't! That was the saddest story. Don't do that. I mean, I think you hit the nail right on the head with Blockbuster because now everybody's using Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus is coming, the DC streaming service. Nickelodeon has their own streaming service. So it makes perfect sense.
So there's going to be this introduction of new competitors to the field, and
yeah.
I'm excited for that. I'll be interested to see what the market looks like when more competitors do enter new competition, but I really do feel that this is something that was at some point inevitable, and I'm actually very surprised at the longevity that they've had given the state of the transformation of the industry.
Yeah, really quickly, comment aimed at you, Will. They want to know who hurt you. Who hurt you, Will? Who at GameStop? Who hurt you?
It wasn't one individual. It was trade-ins. That's all.
and to wrap up, we sound very morose towards the end here. In a way, it is a little bit sad. To finish out that comment, they were excited to see a warm body, and it was heartbreaking. I have friends that do work at GameStop, and it is sad to think about how this might affect them. But on the other side of that, with those used sales, the creators of those games, they don't see any return from that. Right. So in a way, GameStop has hurt the gaming industry, and that's why we see so many online sales. So banana of the week, congratulations, GameStop, you get it. We saw this coming. It was kind of funny. But if you want to connect with us like we want to connect with you, you can find Borderline Entertainment on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So please find us there. Like, comment, follow, subscribe, all of those goodies, because we've got a lot of stuff coming. And we want, again, you to be a part of that conversation. Share this with your friends. But for Will, I'm Asa. Be well, Borderline fan.